Victoria was the only daughter of her parents, their miracle, their world. She grew up surrounded by love, care, and everything a child could dream of. Her father was a respected factory manager. Her mother worked as a doctor at a local clinic. They weren't just successful, they were happy. And Victoria was their pride. Her graduation was only 2 days away. A beautiful dress hung in her room, elegant, stylish, perfect. She tried it on again and again, imagining the moment everyone would see her. She was excited, hopeful, alive. She had no idea this dress would never be worn. The day before graduation, her mother came home early from work. She wanted to prepare everything, clothes, makeup, smiles, for the most important day in her daughter's life. Her father was still at work. Then she realized they were out of bread. "Victoria, sweetheart," she said, "run to the store really quick." Victoria grabbed her jacket and smiled. "I'll be back in 5 minutes." Those were the last words her mother heard from her for 12 years. The accident happened suddenly. A car, speed, a scream. Victoria was thrown onto the road. She was alive, barely breathing. The driver stopped. Not because he cared, but because he was afraid. Afraid of prison, afraid of consequences, afraid of losing everything. He put her into the back seat and started driving toward the hospital, or so it seemed. Then his phone rang. It was his father. The young man told him everything. There was silence. And then his father said words that changed Victoria's fate forever. "Don't go to the hospital. They'll call the police. Make sure she's alive and then leave her somewhere near the hospital. Don't bring trouble into this family." Victoria lost consciousness. Her breathing became shallow. The driver looked at the mirror and panicked. He thought she was dead. Or maybe he didn't want to know the truth. So instead of stopping, he drove farther, away from the city, away from witnesses, away from responsibility, and in a small, forgotten village. He dumped her like trash and drove away. Victoria survived, because fate had other plans. An elderly woman named Lucy, a local healer, found her near her fence, broken, bleeding, unrecognizable. Lucy didn't ask questions. She carried the girl inside, cleaned her wounds, saved her life. When Victoria woke up, she didn't remember her name. She didn't remember her parents, her home, her past. She had no documents, no phone, nothing, only pain and scars on her face. Lucy told her gently, "You can stay here until you remember." Days turned into months, months into years. Victoria lived in that village for 12 long years. She helped Lucy collect herbs, worked around the house, avoided people. The scars on her face made her hide from mirrors, from strangers, from the world. Meanwhile, her parents were living a nightmare. Police searched, psychics promised answers. Hope slowly died. Eventually, they hired a detective. He found the truth about the accident, but not the driver, not the girl. For them, Victoria was dead. They learned how to live with pain, but never stopped missing her. In the village, life went on. Victoria met a kind man, a paramedic who worked nearby. He didn't see her scars. He saw her. They lived together, then got married. Years later, she gave birth to a baby girl. For the first time in her life, she felt safe. Until one night, burglars broke into their house. Victoria was asleep with her newborn in her arms. She opened her eyes and saw strangers. Fear hit her like a lightning strike. Her heart stopped. Her mind exploded. And in that exact moment, her memory returned. Her name, her parents, her childhood, the dress, everything. She grabbed her baby and escaped. She survived again, but this time she woke up as Victoria. A few days later, she stood at her parents' door, alive. Her mother collapsed crying. Her father couldn't speak. They had buried her in their hearts. And now, she was standing right in front of them. The truth came out. The accident, the betrayal, the man who chose his freedom over her life. But Victoria didn't chase revenge. Life had already punished him. She returned to the village, to her husband, to her child, to Lucy, the woman who saved her twice, and the man who left her to die. He lives knowing she survived, knowing she remembers, knowing the truth always comes back. Sometimes survival is the strongest revenge.